2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Well, it's that gorgeous meeting of surf and turf here at La Jolla, California. The final round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is on now. Hello, everyone. Luke Elvey here, and my mate Rich Beam in the booth beside me. We're thrilled to have you with us on 2K Sports today. And Rich, we're into Championship Sunday. This is when they hand out the big bucks, and our featured player is in a lovely position to collect.
Any lead is a great lead, and this player has been head and shoulders above the rest of the field. Hopefully another really good day of golf ahead of us.
Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
And Henny, what's she looking at for this putt?
She's paced it, she's read it, it's 11 feet.
And the par putt just slides by there. That's disappointing. Facing early adversity there after opening up with a bogey.
Yeah, well, you're used to making bogeys a lot, Luke. This player is not. I think that there'll be birdies to come, no doubt about it.
Wow, that was just striped. Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot. "15 feet to the cup. John, what's the line on this putt?
Pretty sure this one's moving to the left.
Yeah, tidy way to back up from the bogey. She'll be happy with that.
Yep, she's got her game face on right out of the gate.
Stepping onto the par 3 third.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
If she makes this, it'll be a good par. Oh, that's good grit there.
Nicely done. Well fought hole right there. Bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
Could not be more perfect.
What does she have in front of her here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 140 yards. Straight at it.
5 feet coming up to the cup.
She's staring a birdie straight in the eye here.
Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Oh, that was pure. She's standing over her second shot.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
This is from miles away. And he's down there. You got to read.
An uphill left to righter.
So close. Par putt coming up here. And she's maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And on the tee now of the 6th, which is a par 5.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
She is locked in here. I think she might be going for it.
Well, she looks like she's thinking about going for it. Yeah, that's a great play, Rich. Not quite on the dance floor, but a mighty drive.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
That's disappointing. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. And after that, now sitting at 16 under for the event. Here we are at the par 4, 7th hole.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
Tee shot is looking good here. And that one's on the dance floor, but a long way from the DJ. And Henny, what's she looking at for this putt?
She's got a nice little 14-footer here.
This one started out on a good line. Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
Time for the second shot at the 8th. Yeah, just had a little bit too much speed on that putt. A par putt awaits. Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially. On the tee of the par 5 9th.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
She is locked in here. I think she might be going for it.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt goes downhill and breaks to the right.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
She's got a great look at birdie here.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. It's a lofty position this player has held all tournament, but what a buffer they've built with just 9 to play.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete. What a gargantuan tee shot.
And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
That was special. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. On the tee of the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, Happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Tom Kim watched that one all the way. Great approach shot. This player is definitely upping the pressure in this rivalry.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And she remains in first place after that one. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right. The rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. John, what's she looking at for this putt?
Looks like about 28 feet for her.
Looking good.
Go in. Yes, what a putt. She's currently in first place on the leaderboard. Well, 13th. It's unlucky for some, Rich.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Yeah, that was a good shot out of the sand there. Nicely up the fairway. And he's down there.
This is playing long. It's uphill.
Gee, I wish I could play like this myself.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Gets it to go down. Wow, what a save.
Up and down out of the bunker for birdie here, Luke. Job well done.
We've arrived at the par 4 14th hole.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
And here we are with the third shot. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
Crucial to save this par.
Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
A huge right to left swinger.
6 feet remaining to the cup. And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. Here we are on the par 4 15th hole.
Why are the straightaway par 4s the hardest ones? We have another one right here. It's just straight away with the drive, nothing fancy about it. You find the fairway and you're left with another long iron second shot. You got a front right bunker that should see plenty of action. The one on the left, though, that's a big no-no spot, as this green does tilt pretty good from back to front.
That's out to the right for sure.
Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
Oh, good look at birdie here. And that's another putt that's been holed. Now 22 under par with a handful of holes left to play.
Ooh, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
A long par 3, especially with multiple tee boxes that can be used. Green is a little bit of boomerang shape, especially back left. That's when things get really tight. But I must say, this is a wonderfully, again, designed par 3 that makes you think an awful lot. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
This putt for par here. Nice stroke. Currently now 22 under the card. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
You want to avoid the bunkers on the right, but in doing so, you bring the ravine on the left into play, don't you? Second shot, though, plays slightly uphill. There's 2 distinct sections, the left and the right here. A little bit of a spine that bisects this green. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
That is a pure looking draw. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Oh, she's making it look easy. Holing putts with will. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck.
This is full send.
Playing this shot from about 230 yards out.
This is bold. Going for it in 2.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going for it in 2.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
And with this putt, she can win the tournament. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
There's a bit of an S turn to this one. Should start left, then come back to the right. Let's see how she does.
The ball looked a little thirsty. Okay, here we go. If she can hold this, she'll win the title. This putt to take home the title. Don't sweat that last opportunity. This is another one to knock it in and win the tour. And there's your Farmers Insurance Open winner. A victory at Torrey Pines, extra special in anyone's career, Rich.
Hats off to this player for winning this week, grinding out a victory on the very difficult South Golf Course over the weekend.
And Rich, that seemed like a leisurely waltz to victory, didn't it?
Those are the wins you dream of, isn't it? Where it's just a walk in the park. You're just out there for an afternoon stroll. Oh, by the way, here's the trophy at the end of that walk. Great win.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the picturesque Monterey Peninsula, our first-round coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. Welcome, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group today, and John McCarthy is on the course as well. Well, this is a big day for so many players in this field. We're going to bring all the coverage to you right here on 2K Sports. Here's the third shot. Boom! What a shot!
Oh, that was a tasty little shot from the green side bunker. Just kind of danced it into the hole there.
Here's a look at the way things stand. Our featured player is in a tie for second. Here's a look at the par 5 second. She got all of that one.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hello, Andrew. I'm down here with Tom Kim as he gets set for his next shot here on the 6th.
The beach is not where you want to be right now. And a 4-footer left.
This for a birdie run.
The putt goes in, and Rich, what a hole.
That's a really good effort to get it up and down out of that bunker for the birdie. Good job.
That's a really nice shot. You think about Tom Kim, he burst on the scene at the President's Cup in 2022, and he has just exploded since then.
And he's going to continue to get better each and every week as he gets to know these golf courses and becomes more comfortable with them. He's an extraordinary player.
She's now at 3 under for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. For more, we send it down to John.
Hey, guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 9th.
Okay, time now to get back to live play. Rich, when Tiger is playing like this, how intimidating is it for the rest of the field?
Well, I hope it's as intimidating as it was when I was out there trying to beat him, because these kids are now getting a taste of what it's like when Tiger is at his best. It's no fun. You don't want to play him when he's at his best.
The birdie putt goes in. Let's quickly look at the leaderboard, and our featured player has broken the tie and now owns first place.
This one is headed to the right. Second shot here on the 5th. Oh, I don't mind the look of this one. In fact, this is looking fantastic. And it's a one-stroke par par for our leader over the field. The 6th hole is a par 5. Oh, that is bombed. Don't know where that one came from. Left field, I imagine. Setting up for this one in the second cut.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Hey, Luke. Yes, I'm down here checking out Tom Kim as he gets set for his next shot here on the 10th.
And back to the course with the live action. Well, every week there's a certain bunch of players that everyone keeps an eye on. This one seems to be exactly in that company. One of the strong favourites to win, don't you think, Rich?
Without a doubt, the best player all around on tour in my mind's eye. It is no shock to see them contending for the lead once again.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And now dropping to 3 under for the tournament.
Here's a look at the par 3 7th.
Trying to bounce back after that bogey at the last.
This one is looking green.
6 feet to the cup. And that counts. That's the 5th birdie of the day.
Let's catch up with Tiger Woods, shall we? Could it be?
Let's take a moment to update everything on the course with a look at the leaderboard. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a 1-shot lead. All right, we're moving along to the action at the 8th. This shot is about 170 yards.
Pretty good win back into the player's face.
And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. Here's one to walk away with a par. As we take a look at the leaderboard, she is tied for the top spot. We've reached the closing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
Ooh, boy, not pretty. All right, let's get back to the action. Here's a look at the lie in the first cut.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Henny, what more can you tell us?
Can she make number 13 lucky? She's got a 13-footer here.
Henny, how tricky is this one?
This has got loads of movement right to left, this one.
There it is. And as we head to the next hole, our featured player is up by 1. And now teeing off on this par 4. A lot to like about that one. Setting this one up from about 100 yards away.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. This is a tricky putt. This one on a good line. This one is going to go. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard.
Well, Rich, we start to head home, but first we've got to head up the hill on this short par 4 11th.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. Second shot, very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your second shot.
This is her second here.
Next shot, straight back into the teeth of the wind.
And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. Tracking. And our leader is now out by 3 shots as we head to the next. The first of the back 9 par 3s is the 12th.
And this is a mean one. Not going to lie. It's mean. It's right around 185 yards. But the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
Opting for the 5-iron. Well, we're hearing some excitement elsewhere on the course. Second shot here on the 12th. This lie doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. And she's our leader. Welcome to the par 4 13th hole. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 13th. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400 plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
The 14th is a par 5.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
Wonderfully played. Sitting at 7 under par for the day. Currently in top spot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And this putt coming up for her par. And she leads by a single shot here.
Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole.
Hitting it anywhere down the left-hand side off the tee will find one of those deep bunkers, so you need to avoid those. Hit it out to the right, which will leave a great second shot into this green.
The second at 15. That's a great position to be in after that approach.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
This is a 6-footer. She gets that one to drop and widens her lead. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. Henny, what does the lie look like down there?
She is going to have to use everything to get it out.
I don't know if that one's going to come back. That's a wonderfully played chip shot. This is a big one coming up to save par. As we move on to the next hole, it's a 3-shot cushion for our leader. Let's go over to 17, the par 3.
Going with less club. Let's see how this turns out.
Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. That just missed. Okay, this putt for par, trying to get out of here without any damage. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
Up the hill. Got to get it to the hole.
Not sure if that was a misread, but it comes up short.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
Here's Justin Thomas.
Okay, as we make our way back to live play, let's take a look at the leaderboard. As we move on to the next hole, she is up by 2. Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
She's looking at, oh, I'd say 190 there, thereabouts.
Good distance remains on this long putt. This putt on a good line. Oh, not there. What a putt. 18 holes in the books. And folks, at the end of this first round, she finds herself in first place. Not bad, Rich.
They're in a great spot, but no time to get complacent. There's still a lot of golf to play, and they need to continue to make birdies in order to finish ahead.
Well, that's it for today. Today, on behalf of Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire crew here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan saying... "2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup." Welcome back to our coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. The final round starts now. Welcome back, Andrew Catalan here. Pleased to have you back with us. As we begin today's broadcast, our featured player is at 8 under par. Let's go out to the first hole. She'll need to keep that razor-sharp focus if she wants to carry this lead all the way to the end. Not a bad result right there. Time for the second shot on the first hole. That's a really nice position on the green, pin high, and a great look with this putt. Big opportunity here, a putt for birdie. Here's a look at the leaderboard. She has the lead, but Lydia Ko is in second place. Let's take a look at the par 5 second.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Sitting at -7.
Time to get back to the course. You think about the confidence this player has after winning in their last event.
Winning breeds confidence, doesn't it? It wouldn't surprise me to see them make another strong one at the title again this week.
I love the aggressive play, and still a chance for birdie. 8 feet left to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Boy, you gotta love this start.
Setting the tone early in this round.
As we take a glance at the scoreboard, our featured player is in first. Lydia Ko sits in second. That was really well played. Rich, you look at Lydia Ko. If she's not a star already, she will be one day.
Well, she came on to the scene just in such a massive, dynamic way. Had a little low time in her career, but right now, back in the swing of things and looking sharp as ever.
Henny, how challenging is this putt?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. Not enough behind that one. That's a tap-in par. Let's see what happens here on 4.
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
10 under for the event. Not super tight, but a makeable putt. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This one's going to gently meander from the left.
Oh, a 3-foot putt. Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place.
Hole 5 is a par 3. Looks to be going with the 6 iron. And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot, but some work to do, however. Watch this one break. That one's going to turn out pretty well, I think.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. And on the tee now of the 6th, which is a par 5. It looked like it came out of a cannon. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Currently leading by 2. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Here's a chance to get to 12 under.
This one's tracking.
And just checking in on the standings. And she continues to lead this tournament.
Out to the 7th hole.
Nothing quite like an eagle at the last. Almost as good as a shrimp on the bobby. Drawing it in there beautifully.
This putt for a birdie. The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. A par 4 here. What happened there? I bet you there's a lot of balls in that water. This is her 3rd.
Bit of a miscalculation out of the rough there.
That nearly went in. This putt from 5 feet. Well, that is how you give the rest of the field some hope. A double bogey on the scorecard. We're at the 9th. It's a par 4.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
Look how high that grass is. Never easy out of the rough, but that was well executed. Henny, what kind of putt will she face here?
A tricky little slider here. Downhill, moving to the left.
Looking good. Oh, you rotten thing.
This putt is for par. Here's a quick look at how things stand. It's a 3-shot advantage for our leader. That's a pretty good shot right there. Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
She's looking at maybe 100 yards or so. It's a green seeker.
There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely. Let's check in with Henny.
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
And just this short one left for par. Let's take a look at how things stand. Our featured player is ahead by 4.
Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. Second shot, very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your second shot.
Well, that'll set up a birdie bid, Rich. That was a well-played hole. Take the birdie. And now stepping onto this par 3 hole.
And this is a mean one. Not going to lie. It's mean. It's right around 185 yards, but the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
Looking for another birdie here.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. From about 130 yards here. Yeah, that was a safe play. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Looking like it's going right to left.
From long range here.
A par putt on the table. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Welcome to the 14th hole. It's a par 5.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
Already has 4 wins under the belt this year. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance. How good was that putt?
As we check out how things stand, our leader has a 6-shot cushion. That appears to be a very good line off the tee. Another good shot from our leader.
Oh, really leaned on that tee shot. That went forever.
That is just a wonderful shot. 4 feet to the cup.
Little birdie looking here.
And after that hole, our featured player is still atop the leaderboard. Let's check out the 16th. It's a par 4. That's a fantastic shot by our leader.
She is looking greenwood bound here.
She's got this left for birdie. As we move on to the next hole, our featured player has a 6-shot lead. We have a par 3 on this one. This is a 7-iron on the way. Wow, our leader's got it going today.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Henny, what do you see in this putt?
This one, this is testing. A big right to left slope.
And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. She's made her way to 18 with the lead. Time to finish. Wow, that was launched. Second shot here at 18. Oh, with shots like that, our leader might be able to walk to the finish line.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation spot on all day.
There it is, our new champion at the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am.
And to win at Pebble Beach, there's nothing more satisfactory for any player.
Rich, just an incredible performance, back-to-back wins on tour.
Impressive, absolutely impressive. Winning breeds winning, but it also takes a lot out of you. So to contend again the week after winning, boy, I'd say this player is something special.
It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you soon.